Hey family, this is Tracy K. Lewis, aka Trey, and welcome to Dwell According to Knowledge, the talk show. I am your host and your coach. Hey, this particular video we're going to talk about today is why good women are not being pursued these days. Why good women are not being pursued these days. Okay, now there's, like I said, there's a myriad of things that go on in relationships. There's a myriad of things that go on, like when you're single and you're waiting for you're waiting for him to tap you on your shoulder, ladies, and then you can sit back and then kind of take part in the nuance of the relationship as it goes and moves forward. Okay, but then there's some women out there that there's some of y'all out there that be like, I'm a good woman, and what's going on, what's wrong with me, what's going, what why is it not happening for me, and whatever it is that that's keeping that guy from tapping you on your shoulder. Okay, there's a bunch of reasons. You could be giving off the wrong the wrong aura. That's what they call it anyway. I've never seen them, but as far as people give off the wrong thing. You may say something that may not fit your personality. It could be a whole bunch of reasons, but I'm going to go through a couple of them here. Of course, I'm always writing notes, and I'm always kicking some things around, on paper, so that I don't forget anything. That's why I'm always writing stuff down. Okay, all right. Let's go to the number one reason why good women are not being pursued by men, and take notes for yourself. Okay. One of the reasons why many good women in general are having a hard time getting and keeping a decent man is that you're simply too eager to please. Do I need to read that one again? You're too eager to please. Okay, you're constantly walking on eggshells and tiptoeing around men to seem perfect, nice, calm, and sweet. That means just stop doing that and just be yourself. Okay, we think you think that's what you want, that you think that's what we want from you, but that's not it. But you want to stop doing that because it really kind of turns us off. It doesn't really it really doesn't give off the right who you are, because eventually the eggshells are going to be gone, and then what are you going to be left with? We want you to be yourself. If you're shy, be shy. I mean, if you boisterous, be boisterous. If you loud and but don't be too loud. Don't be too out of the way and stuff like that. We still like a modicum of peace. Men love peace. Okay, so you want to come away from that type of behavior. When you're dealing with men. Okay, because it's a big turnout for us. Okay, number two. A man might say out of his mouth that he wants all of that sweetness and thoughtfulness in a woman, but really, we don't. It's a lie that some men tell that some of us tell you what they want as quick as possible, but many of us are emotionally damaged or drama seekers. You know what I mean? We want a thrill. That is why boring good girl will never really tickle our fantasy, because men like a challenge. Okay, once the challenge is over and he knows he's got you, he's on to the next challenge. So what this is saying is that what we it's all a challenge to us, really, but what we really kind of want is for you to stick to your guns. We want you to maintain a certain amount of femininity. We want you to teach us how and who you are, okay? So that, by the time some time goes by, and I'm going to put it this way, but don't take it this way. We grow weary of the challenge. And then we start figuring out that, hey, then this woman, may be something I need to, kind of hold on to. Okay? You get that? All right. Let's hit with number three. I'm going to add this to the map because many good women tend to gravitate toward bad boys. Okay? Yeah, bad boys. Yeah. a-holes and narcissists. Never go out of your way to treat a man with a bad attitude well. Instead of catering to him when it is an inconvenience, speak up and take control over the situation. That is what most men want, but they will never admit it, out of their mouths. Why do you think you see so many henpecked men with harpy girlfriends or wives and wonder, why does he put up with it? I'm not saying that you should be a harpy, but take notes from the harpy girl if you want to stop getting stepped on in relationships. The more in touch with what men want than nice women are. And in layman's terms, what this is saying pretty much is that bad boys are exactly what they are. They are bad boys, okay? And if if that's your type, then that's okay. But remember, you're gonna have to put up with the consequence that comes with dealing with bad boys. Because I used to be one, and once we get past a certain point with you, there's no really kind of like there's no way to turn back. Like the time they tell you, there's no way to turn back to the hands of time. You know what I'm saying? So once everything is done, it's pretty much a done deal. Okay. All right. Let's get number 4 here. Let me see. Woo. This one's kind of different. Sometimes women go after, guys who really are in a certain area of their lives that, you really don't want to pick up on that, and certain things that they're doing at that time of their life. Because I know, like, between the ages of somewhere around 18, somewhere around 18, maybe 28 or something like that, there's a span in a guy's life where he wants to be within, and I'm going to go back to the bad boy piece, like drug dealers, thugs, guys who in generally like to do bad things all the time. You know what I mean? You don't want to go gravitating towards them as well. You got a lady was telling me this a while back. She said my picker is bad. You really got to watch your picker. And then when any guy comes to you and tap you on the shoulder and say, hey, I like what I see and all of that kind of stuff, your process should be, from that point on, it is on what I call on the job training. And you have to start teaching him, what it is that you like. Now, hopefully that you've gone through a process to where you don't accept, know any and everything. It's like going to a restaurant and you saying, you say to yourself, waiter brings you something to your table that you didn't order. It's the same difference. Hey, listen, I didn't order that. You take that back, that kind of stuff. So that's just a metaphor for you, okay? And make sure that you're not giving in to a bunch of bull, okay? Make sure we're not giving in to a bunch of bull. All right. Listen, let's get to number 5. Ladies, stop going out of your way to please men and stop feeling as though you have to show a guy how good you are. That's a recipe for disaster, okay? They don't care how good you are, and in fact, many of them want a girl who is a little or a lot bad instead. So there's a mix in there that you need to learn when and when not, okay? When and when not. All right, cool. Be yourself, speak your mind, disagree when it's warranted. Don't always be available or what's called too easy, right? And tell them the truth about how you feel when he does something that you don't like, okay? Forget about the whiny kind of thing that you need to bend yourself to what he's talking about all the time. Be yourself. You smart, you're intelligent, you're beautiful. Use that stuff, and especially the smart and intelligent piece. So if you got an opinion, get to it. Okay? All right, number 6 here. I'll repeat this one more time. Most men don't really like nice girls. Yes, they'll probably date you for a while and get what they want. But in most cases, they'll leave you once they've had their fill. Do not blindly or desperately cater to men. The last word on that is ever. But what I'm going to say is just pick your battles within reason. You know what I mean? Teach us who you are, how you are, what you want, how you want it. Okay? I hope you got something from that. This is Trey, and I'll see you in the next video.